Jai Hind, guys. So today I'm on my way to Guwahati and recording this video on the highway. The highway is called GS Road, that means Guwahati Shillong Road. So I'll be descending about 4,500 feet from Shillong to Guwahati. So I just wanted to tell you that it's a hill road with lots of curves, though mild ones. A portion from Shillong to a place called Umiam, which is also popularly known as Parapani. Just got a two-way road. As you start from Shillong, then you get a lot of traffic. So as you cross Shillong city, the traffic density becomes a little less. But nonetheless, it's a two-lane traffic, so we can't overtake in a hilly road unless you have got a clear vision. So after Umiam, you get a four-lane lane. So coming down from Shillong, say about 20 kilometers now, the mileage that my Kushaq 1.5 MT style variant is showing is exactly 16.2 kilometers per liter. But while I climb up, it will be something, a little bit different because the mileage will drop then. It may be something like, 9 or 11 or 10 at the most. So on an average, going from Shillong and coming back to Shillong from Guwahati would give an efficiency figure of something like 12 to max 13 kilometers per liter. Decent enough for a petrol head car that to 1500cc, 4-cylinder of course. And another aspect that I want to highlight for Kushaq, because I have driven a few cars, not many cars, but I love driving, so I do drive a lot of cars. Whenever I get a chance, I take the keys from my friends and I try the vehicles out. So I can tell you one thing with the road. The Kushaq drives a lot composed, and the carbs, it's you don't feel it. Okay, I mean it moves like a very beautiful dancer, if I may say so. I am not getting any appropriate word to compare how it feels. It's very चिपक के चलती है रास्ता से, ये चिपक के चलती है. So you don't get that feel that you are turning this. Now I am turning about say around not less than 90 degrees in a long curve, of course, because it's a highway. But just cruising along very effortlessly. I did not reduce the speed also. But you don't get that body roll much. Very reassuring the drive quality is. Steering is direct. You steer the wheels, and you can get that feedback that it's moving up to that angle only till where you are trying to steer the wheel. There is one thing fantastic about this engineering. I was wondering, I drove one car which is the XUV3 XO. That was pretty good, but I drove in this city and not a lot of distance. I felt that was also good. That was very good. And then the price range is the variant that I was talking about is of XUV3 XO is the most value for variant X5. So that cost of that vehicle will be something like 60% of this vehicle. So given that price range, XUV3 XO X5 variant is a fantastic vehicle. Coming back to this one, let me explain to you how I feel about it after having driven a Nexon diesel for 6.5 years. Also, I was having a Maruti S-Cross. I think one of the best cars that the Maruti company has ever produced. It was a fantastically stable car, having that the famous diesel engine of India, 1.3 liter DDSI or something like that. Oh my God, that was great too. I mean, as far as the fuel economy is concerned. The only thing that I didn't like about the S-Cross is that the turbo light. Oh, because until and unless you hit that 1800 RPM, S-Cross will refuse to respond to your throttle push. Just put on the throttle, and the moment it crosses 1800 RPM, the power kicks in, and then it moves. And it was a fantastically comfortable car. But I didn't use that much because it was being used by my wife. I used to drive the Nexon, which was having much lesser turbo lag, much more powerful than S-Cross, the diesel I'm talking about. And I loved driving the diesel because of the kick you get, the turbo kick you get after the initial leg is over. Awesome. Graduating from diesel cars to a petrol car was a bit difficult for me, because when I test drove the Creta, and mind you, that was not the turbo variant of Creta. At that point of time, that turbo variant of the Creta was not yet out in the market. So I drove the naturally aspirated engine, both in Shillong and Guwahati. I said, no, this is not my cup of tea. This simply not, up to that mark that which I have been, driving cars with a power, you need this power. So if you don't have the power and that conviction that, okay, fine, even if I drive it hard and fast and you are going to be safe. So two things I do not like about, rather three things. It's that lack of power in the naturally aspirated variant. The second thing is, when I sat in the driver's seat inside, there are a lot of beautiful screens and all these things. But as a driver, when I'm driving the car, it really doesn't matter much, right? You occasionally use it, and I was a little confused. I'm an old school. I'm a young guy, or Generation Z. So I belong to that school where I graduated from Mahindra, Fiat, and all those stuff. For me, it was a little, confusing. I didn't like so much of techie things out there in front of me. And the third thing that I did not like about it, the look. It can be subjective, but somehow or the other, it's trying to be artificially muscular and SUV-ish. Mind you, we are not driving an SUV. These are all pseudo SUVs. Okay, the SUVs, you are all aware of what are SUVs. So these are pseudo SUVs. The term SUV, the companies use only to impress upon people. And naturally aspirated variant of Creta had a very beautiful interior. But these are all in a combination of a very light grey and off-white or something like that. Great, beautiful, but difficult to maintain, man. You won't get it. You need to be really, practical. Hyundai Allo, Sunlo. This is midway between Shillong and Guwahati. The place is called Nongpo. Stopped over just for a cup of tea. And here is my ivory tusker. Local shops where you get very tasty fruits and pickles. You can have a look at them. They make it at home, and the lady is called Pong. So the fruits you get is too hot. I have descended about 2000 feet, but after reaching Guwahati, it will be boiling, So I have just sat in the car and I'm already started sweating. If you look at this, fuel efficiency is showing 15.5. Chalo, theek hai. That is just thing that I wanted to share with you as I drive from Shillong to Guwahati. I'll share with you my experience later on as I come back, and also maybe my effort of bringing my experience of cars or places in Meghalaya or Assam or Northeast, and few places that I traveled to that I compiled and put up YouTube for you people to watch. If you like it, then hit the like button, subscribe button, and the bell icon to get notification of my videos as and when I upload them. Love you guys. Thank you very much.